Hello, hello, my lovely friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Anna. Let's do some art journaling. I love art journaling, and today I will be working with beautiful collection art technique papers from Marta Small Art. This is one of the first of paper collections she launched. That's from last year. She's recently released the new collection, which I've ordered and waiting for them to be delivered. So I will show them to you very soon. So I'm just choosing the paper which I want to use on my background, and I'm going for this soft paper, for this thin paper. It's like a tissue paper, and I'm just tearing like triangles. I like to keep my corners covered with paper only. I would like to keep the negative space in the middle clear. So I'm just trying and measuring how much I need to cover my pages. And once I'm happy with everything, with the placement, with the size of the paper, then I will move on to the next step. All of the test steps are very simple, very easy. They are quite basic, so it's perfect for beginners. And if you don't have those papers yet in your stash, then I would highly recommend you to visit Marta Small Art Shop, because she's got those still available in her shop. And also you might wish to choose other products what she also have. She's got beautiful, beautiful collections, so please take a look. So I'm adhering my papers using matte gel medium. You can also use Pritt stick. You can also go for example, tacky glue. Depends whatever you have on hand. I went for gel medium because it's also will help me with the paper to actually nicely to be sealed. So I don't have to worry that it obviously will come off when I will apply water and mediums on top. So that's the reason I've used the matte gel medium. So once I'm happy with the placement and when I'm sealing all the papers, I will be taken to the next step, which you will see in just one moment. So my next step is to bring white gesso and soften the edges. So it's not gonna be just so harsh as it is now. It will be nice and smooth. It will be nice transition between paper and no negative space. So I'm applying quite thin layer of white gesso. Firstly, I'm applying with brush, and then I will just use my fingers just to soften it down, just to move it around the way how everything is nicely blended. So when I'm happy with all of the movement of the gesso, how everything is covered, I will take my spread to the next step, and I will apply other mediums on top. So you will see those in just one moment when the gesso is dry. So I have this awesome Speckled Egg Oxide ink. This is one of the newest release from Tim Holtz, and I couldn't resist. I had to get it and try it because there was so many inspirational pieces I've seen, so I just couldn't say no. This ink is really nice. It's soft, like a bluish, grayish tones. So it's one of my favorite sets, one of my favorite tones. So I had to have it. So today I'm playing with this ink, and the way how I'm gonna use this ink is applying a bit of ink on the acetate, on the empty cellophane packet, and I'm activating the ink with spraying the water, and I'm using smoosh technique. I like this smoosh technique because you always have such a beautiful, unrepeatable details. It's really rewarding and really nice, eye-catching as well. As you can see, my little boy always have to be next to me when I'm creating, and he just brought my ring for me to put it on, but I'm not gonna do it just now. I will do it later. So now I will bring another tone. It will be Stormy Sky. I would like to keep this spread with monochromatic tones, very grayish, very grungy, I would say. So I'm not introducing any bright colors. I'm not going for any of other rainbow colors. I'm just keeping in the same tones. I'm giving you a bit of a close-up how gorgeous this smooshing technique looks on this paper. So I would recommend you to give it a go, give it a try, because it's really cool. So I'm just gonna give it a quick dry, and then I will take it to the next step. So when our paper is dry, I'm bringing my Remy's stamps. This is a cool stamps, very different compared to the others, what's available on the market. This one is a geometric design. So I'm just gonna try out where I would think my stamping will look good on this spread, and then I will bring the ink and will just apply my stamps. Considering I'm working on our journal, so some areas it's not very even, it's a bit bulky as well, so the impression of the stamping is not going to be perfect, but that's absolutely fine by me. So I'm bringing this gray ink because I want to keep nice and balanced tone of the stamps, so they're not going to be just screaming out of the page. I want them to be nice and toned down with the rest of the pages, because my focal point will be a different piece, so that's the reason I want to do that. So I've got this shadow gray ink, and I will just do some random stamping. So I'll give you a close-up how everything looks once I've done my stamping. now I've decided I want to have something a little bit more popping out from my page. So I'm bringing this silver embossing powder from the Wow company. So I will just ink in few places and will apply my embossing powder and will set it down with my heat tool. The way how I emboss embossing powder, I always go with my heat tool from the bottom, so it's warming the powder from underneath, so it's already pre-melting, and then I'm finishing off by heat embossing by bringing my heat tool from the top. So that way my embossing powder, it stays in place where I want it to stay. It's not flying off, it's not making smudges. It does give a nice crisp impression. So I will just play with that and we'll meet you in just one moment when we're moving on to the next step. So this is how my embossing looks. I think it's really cool and it gives that extra interest to this spread. Now I'm bringing this stencil. This is one of the first releases from Marimi Small Art with collaboration with 13 Arts. I think this one will really nicely match the design of the geometric design. It's kind of like a circle with the cogs. You can really nicely blend things together. So like I said earlier, I'm not introducing any new colors. I'm bringing the same tones of inks what I did use earlier. So firstly, I'm using Stormy Sky and just using the blending tool to add some interest and applying the impression from the stencil. So I'm just, as you can see, I'm keeping the only two corners when I'm working on those only two areas. I want to keep my center, my middle place of my spread clean for this negative space. I think it gives that nice interest. I think it gives that nice impression. If you would like to go and cover whole page, then by all means it is your choice, but that's the way how I prefer. Using Speckled egg ink, and again I'm using the same stencil and applying my image with the blending tool. Now for the focal point, I've cut out a few flowers from the same art technique paper, and I will build my composition on my spread. So one of the corner will be more heavy, will have more flowers, and then the other one will be a bit lighter, so it will be a nice balance. It will have nice transition from the heaviness to lightness. So once I'm happy with the placement of my flowers, I will adhere them using matte gel medium. And now I'm using Stormy Sky ink and water brush because I would like to add a bit of a grunginess. I would like to bring the depth of the flowers a little bit. So that's why I went for this ink. And I'm just going randomly. I mean randomly, but not randomly. I'm trying to keep up the place where the grey color is already on appearing on the flowers, what Marta painted. But I'm not really paying much attention to the whole every single detail there. I'm just loosely painting, like, you know, watercoloring painting. now I'm bringing this Ohto pen and I'm going around the edges just to highlight the petals of my flowers, and I'm softening them down with a water brush. So because I've used matte gel medium, it's obviously easy for me to do that, so my pen is not sinking into paper. It allows me to make a movement to soften them down. So I will just carry on working on blending on my flowers, and I will meet you in just one moment when I will be working on the next step. So now I'm bringing charcoal pencils and I'm highlighting all of the petals of my flowers. Just want to make them a little bit more visible to stand out from the page, because it's my focal point, so I would like it to be very eye-catching. So all of the background, all of the composition underneath what I've created, it will be nice and smooth, will be nice blended with the page, and the flowers will nicely stand out. Now, part of the video is not recorded, and I didn't notice that until I actually checked that my cart was actually full, so I had to move all the recording and clear my cart. And the only one bit what is missing, that I went and highlighted the center of the flowers using this Ohto pen. So now I'm bringing Marta stickers just to finish off my spread. So I'm going through those stickers and choosing the words which will nicely match my spread, so it will nicely give a message to all of you. So be yourself, inspire, dream, don't be afraid, be happy, and create something new. So I know that last few months has been a very worrying time, very unsettled time, and this year has been a bit upside down for all of us, not even crafters, but from the other communities. So I hope this will give you a nice impression just to relax your mind. Grab some tools and create something maybe similar. I hope I've given you a nice idea what you could do in your own free time. So that will be really everything from me today. I went and highlighted my stickers with this charcoal pen. I'm adding few white splatters to finish off my spread. And here it is. So thank you very much everyone for stopping by, for watching my video. If you're not subscriber to my channel yet, if you think and see that there is anything where you could benefit from, I would ask you to subscribe to my channel. Let's grow the community, let's spread the love to craft, let's be friends. So thanks very much for today, and I will talk to you super soon. Bye for now.